Hello guys, welcome to the Alpha Client tutorial mode for Heroes of the Storm. This is Siva from HotSTopic. We're going to be looking at the tutorial through the eyes of Tyrande. I haven't seen her in any of the dev games. We haven't heard a lot about her. She was not one of the heroes that I recall who was available to play at BlizzCon. So hopefully we'll have some interesting and new stuff to see. Alright, so there I am. I am an elf. Not a big fan of elves, but I hear she's kind of cool. So let's take a look at her abilities. We have Light of a Loon, 50 mana, cooldown of 6 seconds, heals an ally for 122, it heals me automatically for 61. So it looks like I'm a support character. Sentinel, mana 65, skill shot, cooldown of 18 seconds, travels across the battleground revealing its path. Deals 84 damage and reveals heroes for 8 seconds. Lunar Flare, mana 60 seconds. It's an AoE, cooldown 12 seconds. After a short delay, it deals 119 damage and stuns enemies in the target area for 1.25 seconds.
Let the battle begin.
My combat trait is Hunter's Mark. Attacks reveal enemies for 3 seconds, and subsequent attacks heal for 1% of maximum health. So I'm some sort of hunter healer hybrid. I have green hair and kind of a butterface.
As the goddess wills.
Seems like the only person who needs heals right now is me. So let's go back here and let's take a look at my abilities from the safety of our fort. Level 1, our options are ability power, 10% ability power, attack damage, 10% attack damage, or Mark of the Priestess trait. Hunter's Mark duration increased by 2 seconds, and healing effect increased by 1.5 of maximum health. Level 4, our options are Vampiric Assault, basic attacks heal me for 25 health. Focused attack, every 5 seconds your next basic attack deals 30% additional damage. Lunar Blaze, increase the cast range by 10, increases the AoE radius by 0.5. We haven't yet reached level 5, so the tutorial, or level 4, so the tutorial has not picked one of these. When we do reach that level, the tutorial will pick each ability we get at that level. Obviously in the live game you'll get to select it yourself. Level 7, our choices are Cleanse, removes all stuns, roots, slows from the target, makes them unstoppable for 1 second. Battle Momentum, basic attacks reduce your ability cooldowns by half a second. Ranger, increases width by 100%, increases damage dealt based on distance traveled up to a maximum of 200% damage. Not sure what it means by increase width. And Berserk, activate to increase your attack speed by 40% and movement speed by 10% for 4 seconds. Level 10, these are really cool abilities. We have Shadow Stalk with an 80-second cooldown. It cloaks me and all allies on the map for 8 seconds, then grants some 30% move speed bonus for 3 seconds. That'd be good for a pretty good ambush. Other option is Starfall for a cooldown of 100 seconds, duration 8 seconds, deals 49 damage per second, slows enemies by 30% for 2 seconds. Level 13, our choices are Grace of a Loon, cloaks target, increases movement speed by 20% for 2 seconds. Battle Fury, your basic attacks increase your attack speed by 5% and attack damage by 8. This stacks up to 5 times. True Shot Aura grants plus 15% attack damage and attack speed as an aura to nearby allies. Giant Killer, basic attacks against enemy heroes deal an additional 1.5% of the target's max health and damage. Shrink Ray, activate to reduce the enemy's damage by 50% and movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Sounds a little bit like it might be a Tinker ability, but nope, Tyrande gets that. Ice Block, activate to place yourself in stasis and gain invulnerability for 3 seconds. Healing Ward, placed on the ground to heal allies in an area for 1% of their max health points every second for 10 seconds. At level 16, our options include Executioner. Basic attacks deal 50% more damage against slowed, snared, stunned, or silenced targets. Constant Heroism. Your heroic ability's cooldown is reduced by 30%. Overdrive. Activate to increase ability power by 25% and mana cost by 40% over 5 seconds. Rewind, excuse me. Or maybe it is rewind. I don't know. Activate to reduce the cooldown of your basic abilities by 10 seconds. Blood for Blood. Activate to drain 15% of the target's enemy's max health and slow its movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. And 20, these are our special storm abilities.
Draws first blood.
That are very awesome, very strong, and also pretty similar across all the heroes right now. But again, this is the alpha test. So options include Onslaught of the Storm. Enemies killed by abilities explode for 500 damage in a small area. Fury of the Storm. Basic attacks bounce twice to nearby enemies, doing 25% less damage for each bounce. And Bolt of the Storm. Activate to teleport to the target location. And let's get back to the game and see about healing our teammates. But as you can see from those abilities, looks like even though we're probably a support character, we have the choice to play a little bit more offensively or a little bit more defensively, depending on which talents we pick.
This is the end. Goddess is wrapped upon you. Violin.
So I shot Tyrael there with my little Healy arrow.
As the goddess wills. Meet your end.
Now I have Shadow Stalk. This cloaks me and all the allies on the map for 8 seconds. We get a bonus to movement speed, so we can zip around, maybe surprise some people. Maybe sneak by towers, I'm not sure.
Goddess is wrapped upon you. You hide you. As the goddess wills. Let us make haste. The goddess calls.
Looks like nothing we can do with that in the tutorial.
Let us make haste. The goddess is wrapped upon you. Let us make haste. The goddess is wrapped upon you. Elisa hide.
Enemy slain.
Bless all enemies of the sentinels. Poilasa better. The goddess is my shield.
Enemy slain.
Violin.
destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
As the goddess wills.
Enemy slain.
Next time, run faster. Glorious out there. Glorious out there. As the goddess wills.
Enemy slain. Killing spree.
This is the end for you.
Appreciate.
Skill some Luther over there.
Your end. The goddess calls. As the goddess calls.
Enemy slain.
Never meant to be between us. So be it. As the goddess wills. Glorious out there.
I'll just shoot this wall for a bit while I wait for reinforcements. I'll show that wall.
This is my shield. Glorious out there.
The enemy has destroyed fort. Enemy slain.
It was never meant to be between us, Illidan.
Honestly, these walls can't fight back, so they're really the best thing for me to fight. More on my skill level.
When did you refight?
Enemy slain.
This is the
Keep destroyed. Double kill.
Excellent work.
An enemy has been slain.
So be it.
Enemy slain. Mayhem.
Next time, run fast.
Attack now. The enemy
When did you refight?
Enemy slain. Team kill.
Hide. This is the end for you.
Enemy slain.
An excellent strike.
Double kill.
The enemy is
Enemy slain. Team kill.
And bam! Good job, Tyrande.
Victory.